Well, I mean, what were you thinking? Because I've never done a picker thing before. Just like, I know we go back and forth and all of that. Just remember, it's for charity.
Yeah, right. Thrifting ain't easy. I'm feeling creepy. Comping diapers on my eBay app. Alright guys, so this pick is going to be a little bit different. I'm sitting outside an old mall. It's actually the mall that I used to hang out in when I was younger. It's called Washington Square. And like many malls around the country, it's kind of a ghost town nowadays. I think Target's really the only thing keeping it together at this point. There's a lot of empty spaces and stuff like that. But from what I understand, there's a store in here where the lady started it to benefit a nonprofit organization that deals with foster kids who age out of the system at age 18. But because retail's so tricky, she has to go another way, and she's just kind of liquidating everything now. So I'm just gonna strap on the GoPro and see if I can find anything that suits my needs. And the amount I pay goes to a good cause, so that's pretty awesome. I don't have a lot of time, so it may just be kind of a situation where I do a walkthrough, hopefully buy some stuff, and maybe come back later this weekend or something. Especially if you guys tell me some things I missed, that always helps too. But let's go inside and see if we can find anything to resell. Alright, so there's Washington Square, and there's Target, like I said, about the only thing keeping this place together, unfortunately. It used to be really cool when I was younger here, but I think there's barely even any lights on when you walk inside the mall. It's so dead.
Let's go. I should not have to yell it.
Very dark over there. Very sad. It does not even look like a mall anymore. There's the old Dick's Sporting Goods. I think they were one of the recent closures.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good, thanks. I was the one that was talking to you. I'm Anthony.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
You too. It's most of it's in the back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Practically all of it has to go.
Okay.
Some of it's not mine, and some of it I still haven't gotten out of here that I want to take with me.
Right.
To my new existence.
Gotcha.
But don't be shy. I'm sure you'll find one of the things that's not for sale. I tried to put sold on most of them.
Okay, cool.
And then even the ones that say sold, if the people don't show up with the cash.
You have my number. Here you go.
Yeah. It's like, back up for sale.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, just make yourself at home.
Okay.
Dig around. I got somebody coming to look at these, so they're not available until after he gets here. Or she, I don't know who it is.
I like all these Halloween masks. Those are pretty neat.
I got 40 years of Halloween stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
Well, should I
The better the truck, the better the deal.
All right, well.
So you guys sell stuff online, or you go around to flea markets, or what's your deal?
I do a lot of online stuff like eBay, Mercari, Amazon, stuff like that. And I'm actually in line for an antique booth right now, but
oh, cool.
you know, there's a waiting list.
Right.
But I mean, you know, retail's not always great, so you're right.
Yeah, $1,000 a month for nothing.
Oh wow, that's what they charge here?
Well, rent,
Jeez.
insurance, utilities.
Yeah. Man,
it adds up quick.
Oh,
And then
sure.
the hours you got to be here.
Oh, right.
Yeah. This is, I mean, I'm a volunteer. This all was supposed to be my big, wonderful thing to help the kids who age out of foster care.
Right.
So far, I've helped landlords, utility companies, insurance companies.
No, it's a good cause, though.
Oh, that must have been me. It's up there.
Is it the cabinet that's sold or the mask?
The cabinet sold.
Okay.
I'm sorry if it's overwhelming.
Oh,
Most you get in the back, prepare yourself.
Most of my picks have been lately.
And once you've picked what you want, if you know anybody else who wants to come, I'll give you $10 for a person who buy something.
Well, I'm kind of figuring too. Hopefully I'll buy some stuff today. This video will go up probably tomorrow, and people are not shy about telling me what I missed. So
gotcha.
then
oh my God, am I on video? I ain't signing over these. I'm just gonna sit over here and chill.
Okay.
Every time I come in here, I just get overwhelmed.
Is it okay to walk back here?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Make yourself at home.
Right on. I'm gonna get an idea and then maybe start grabbing some of the stuff that I'm seeing. I like those glucose strips in that stack of comics. Looks kind of fun. Wish I had room for some of this furniture. The old Simpsons figures. Samsonite style 4512. Okay, let's see if I can get back there a little bit further. Make sure. What's this? Philips Universal Remote. 2-pack. Missing one. See if there's any. What's this? Any labels? There's a nice chair. Missed that the first time around. It's a sunbeam. Why not? We'll see. What's this chair? Let me know if that chair's anything. Cool rocking horse up there. Herf Jones Company Euchre Champions. That's interesting. Herf Jones Euchre Champion. Let's go look up front. Got a little pile going back there. Let me see what I missed back here.
They're little pencil sharpeners.
Oh, okay. Sure. Is that like some train set stuff up there?
Uh-huh.
Is it?
It's HL, I think. They still got the price tags on them from Michael's from years ago.
Oh, wow.
Or Leeward's or wherever they're from. That one doesn't. Here it is, $1.44
It's
from
crazy,
Michael's.
isn't it?
You can't get anything at Michael's for $1.44
Oh, I know.
nowadays.
This place is expensive.
Strange words.
What's that?
I'm playing words with friends.
Oh,
on
yeah.
the computer. Sewen, S-E-W-E-N.
It's awfully
In
smart.
Wales, a sea trout.
It's awfully smart. I know
Yeah.
that.
Anyway.
Well, do you want to see where we are on this go round?
Sure.
And like I said, I'm sure I'll be back. Because you're normally open on the weekends, aren't you?
I've been trying to be.
Yeah.
It's been pointless because nobody comes.
It's a shame about this mall.
Yeah, it really I've put on Facebook, Marketplace, any number of things. And
I've got all this here, and I'm actually interested in all the Halloween masks you have out there too.
okay, let's see here.
Make sure nothing belongs to anyone else.
Yeah. Oh, there's something over here you like. Just saw it. I'd like to get on one of those. This display boards, I think.
Okay, cool.
Oh, these little things are cute.
Yeah, those are neat.
Simpsons.
Yeah, I just grabbed that whole box with the Universal Monsters in it. And the chair too.
Okay. This is a sushi set, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cute. Well, I mean, what were you thinking? Because I've never done a picker thing before. Just like, I know we go back and forth and all of that. Just remember, it's for charity.
Yeah, right. With the masks too?
Well, let's see without the masks first, and then we'll take the masks separate. How about that?
I mean, for this stuff here, I'd probably be at like $40. What are you thinking?
Well, I was thinking more like 60, because the Simpsons
60?
things alone selling online for 30.
Okay. So if we did 60 here, what are you thinking on the mask then?
Well, let's count them up.
Okay.
How many I got? Or how many, which ones you're interested in.
Right.
So there's the ugly guy there. Thank you for calling Fostering the Future Now. This is Julia. May I help you? Yep. I'm in here. Where do you live? What side of town? Oh, okay. Yeah, this will be closest for you then. It's Washington Square Mall. And then the easiest way is either to enter at Target and follow the signs to Dick's Sporting Goods, or you can come around to Dick's Sporting Goods and call me and I can show you in the back way, whichever's easiest for you.
I was trying to see what some of like the brands were. Easter Unlimited on that one. Let's see. All right, what do we have?
There's a Wolfman or something.
Right, here's the wolf right here.
There's another
right?
Wolfman.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah, right there. Okay. Let me see if I can squeeze over there.
If you like Halloween stuff.
It's pretty cute. Little baby Frankenstein.
He's eating this cookie, I guess. So. I'm gonna grab something to drink. You need a water or anything?
No, I'm okay. Thank you so much.
That one is truly vintage.
Yeah,
I
it's
had
old.
that before I had kids.
Oh, really?
And I'm sure the eyes could be fixed so they go on and off again.
Oh, did they used to light up?
Yeah. The wires are still there. I
Oh.
don't remember what.
Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 masks, right?
Counting pinhead.
Yeah.
4. You want that one?
No, I don't think that one.
5. I'm only getting 6.
Let me see. 1. Oh, did you get that guy right there with the...
2, 3, 4, 5.
6. Did you get that one?
Oh, no, I'm standing in front of it. There you go. Oh, did the skeleton behind you? Was that
That's the one, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's 7.
So, 7 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know Pinhead is like crazy collectible. So I don't know, $40 for all 7?
So be it 100 for everything?
Yeah.
I think that sounds fair. Cool. I'll start collecting them and then I'll pay you up.
Awesome. And if there's any other Halloween stuff you see that you like,
Okay.
I will make you another pile deal on that.
Sounds good.
Because I've already picked out the Halloween stuff that I want to keep. And it's one little tiny box. I am nobody to decorate for anymore, you know? Okay, so here's 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6, 7. 2 wolves.
Did you get, okay.
I think I got them all.
Okay, cool.
I think so.
Well, I'm glad.
Yeah, I wish I would have found these a week ago.
I
But,
know.
I mean,
I put them all online.
Yeah.
Nobody even responded.
I could sit on them for a year. They don't take up much room.
Well, and yeah, that's my problem. I just want out of here. So over this place. There's nothing but a nightmare.
That's too bad.
Nothing. Here's another box.
Sweet. Is there anything you want people to know about your cause, or like any like websites I can link for you? Anything like
Well,
that?
the person who built my website, you know how that goes.
Yeah.
And I tried to, my little Fostering the Future now on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. I share something and like one person sees it. It's just really what I'm just gonna try to take a whole different approach because, this is not the way to do it.
Right.
I've probably spent, without exaggeration, not counting my own free labor, probably over $30,000.
Oh, wow.
I should have just given the money to the Children's Bureau and been done with it,
Oh man.
But you gotta learn the hard way sometimes.
Yeah, at least you're trying something.
And these, I think, are expired. I don't
That's okay.
know anything about them.
People that need them.
Yeah.
20, 40, 60, 80, 100.
All right. Sweetie.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I'll be right there.
What was your name again?
Anthony.
Anthony.
And you're Julia, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be right back. Oh, okay, wrong place.
And here the phone
Okay.
number is good.
Okay, cool.
The rest of it is, it's on Washington Street.
Good.
That's about the extent of it.
Probably don't want the phone number online, do you?
I don't care.
Okay.
It's everywhere else. Nobody
Okay.
ever calls me.
All right.
That's the listeners. Yeah,
Awesome.
and the closer we get to the end of November, the bigger
Gonna be
the
about done.
piles.
Right. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you letting me come out.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate you stopping.
Good luck.
And everybody who gives me your name, they buy something, I'll give you $10.
Sounds good.
As long
Thank you.
as they spend more than 10.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
How about 10%?
There you go. Deal. All right, guys, we are back from that pick. We're actually here at my parents' house, so I'm just gonna show you real quick what we got inside the trunk. If anyone would like Julia's info, just shoot me an email at froggyflips81@gmail.com. I guess it's getting to be kind of crunch time, so she does want to get rid of a bunch of stuff. So if you're able to get to the Indianapolis area and you'd like to do a little pick in there, just let me know, and I will send you the info. But real quick, let me show you what I picked up to resell. So I paid $100 for everything. It definitely wasn't like my best pick ever, but I'm pretty happy with the stuff we did find. I think there's plenty of room to make a little money. Sorry about the car noise. So first off, down here we have a vintage Sunbeam lawn chair. This was kind of my safety net. We all know that these can go for decent money depending on what time of year. Now that it's getting to be cold, I mean, you wouldn't know that because it's like 75 degrees today, but in theory, it's starting to get cold, so this won't be too hot of a seller, but eventually I should do pretty well with this. Got a bunch of Halloween masks. I think most of them are vintage, but they're pretty cool looking. Not anything too high end, but we should do okay with them. Here is a Wolfman mask. This here is a decent brand. This is from Be Something Studios. I think it's from like 1983, so that's pretty neat. Another Wolfman mask right here. This might end up being about the most valuable one. This is made by Topstone, which is actually a decent brand to look for if you're looking for vintage Halloween masks. This is more of a hard plastic mask. I don't know how old it is. Kind of a neat look to it though. This is another cool one. This is Pinhead from Hellraiser. That one might end up doing okay. And then the last one, in my opinion, is the most interesting. This one is definitely vintage. I couldn't find a maker's mark, but it is engraved down here. HAN_JU, and then it's 85-125. If anyone knows what that means or who this might be made by, let me know. She said this was from before she even had kids. So I'm guessing this has a little bit of age to it. And then over here, just a bunch of odds and ends. Some things are pretty cool, some things are just kind of filler. But there's an old Bears hat with the older logo. Here's a bunch of Universal Monsters from 1999. Plush, some of them still have the tags on them. A lot of this Halloween stuff I probably missed the mark on as far as date goes, but it'll all sell eventually. It's Frankenstein. What's that, Swamp Thing or something? Here are 3 vintage euchre tournament trophies from the Herff Jones Company, and they're from the 70s, inscribed to a gentleman named Orvin Teeter. But there's 3 of them, all from the 70s, all to the same fella. I'll probably lot those up and see what we can do with them. Grabbed a bunch of little vintage figures just because they were still in the package. Here's a little Pudgeon sleigh miniature made by Doris. And then a couple toys made by Protecto, 24 cents, definitely old. But there's a squeaky giraffe and a baby rattle made by Protecto. There's a Windsor Canadian shot glass still in the package. This I just thought was neat because it looked like a pretty nice little sushi set. The chopsticks still in the wrapper and everything. Made by Cebu. And then most of this stuff is Simpsons Halloween figures from Burger King. Looks like about 2001. Are they all from 2001? Probably. But I don't know if it's the complete set, but we'll see what we can do with these next Halloween. And then this box down here, I just thought this was really neat. It's made by Nevco, and it's a vintage pack of toothpaste squeezers. Can't find any comps on it, but just the sheer age and the subject matter, I think that we should probably be able to do okay with this. Might not sell right away, but it's still pretty neat, I thought. Dukes of Hazzard lunchbox thermos. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the top. If it did have the top, this could be about a $60 or $70 piece. And honestly, there is the possibility that I could just buy a top on eBay or something and make it complete, which if that's not too expensive, I may just do something like that. Here is an old Ertl carb bank. It's a replica of a 1913 Ford Model T. Don't really know what this does. Barrel turquoise lead pointer, but I did see a recent comp for about 25 bucks in this same condition. Dallas card game. I bought this just because it reminded me of The Office. Here are a few old sealed train set accessories. This is made by Lifelike, and it's the general store. And then by Bachman, we have a ranch house and a water tank. Thought those were neat because they were still sealed in the original plastic. Here's a stack of old comics, definitely nothing special. We've got Fraggle Rock. This one's neat because Sarah pointed out that it has the old Mad Balls ad on it, which I think this Mad Balls ad might be worth more than this comic itself. I loved Mad Balls. Who remembers Mad Balls? There's just a bunch of random stuff. Top Dog, Brew, Firestorm, the Nuclear Man, Hex, blah, 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 blah. Just a bunch of different things. Nothing worth a bunch on its own, but maybe I'll sell these as a lot. Or I actually did just get approved for my antique booth, which is going to open up on December 1st. So these might just be filler inventory for that. More on that later. I'll take you guys through the entire process of me opening my antique booth. Here's an old jump rope still in the package made by Swiveler. So that was kind of neat because it was still in the package. Here's a bunch of diabetic test strips and some monitors and stuff. Figured I could probably lot these up and do okay with them. I know there can be big money in diabetic test strips. I don't think I have enough to really make bank on, but honestly, it's just all about the little bits at a time. Honeywell USB scanner without the cord though. Here's an old top off jar opener. I've seen these go for like 10 or 15 bucks. So just a bunch of smalls that'll make me a little bit of profit over time, and I can spread them over different platforms, including my antique booth, which is pretty cool. This is probably one of the best finds. This is an old cast iron olive oil bank from Popeye. I saw one of these recently sell on Mercari for like 40 bucks plus shipping, and there's a set with Popeye on eBay, so it's Popeye and olive oil, and they're asking like 130 bucks, but it hasn't sold yet. But I think we should do okay with this because the condition is really good for what it is. So definitely an interesting little piece. So that was everything I picked up with that cool little mall pick. As I said, not my best haul ever, but I think there's money to be made and it was a lot of fun. And I appreciate Julie letting me go through the back room and just pretty much look at whatever I wanted to. Again, if you would like her contact info, just send me an email and I will shoot that right over to you. But that's all I got for you this time. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video. But until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Love ya. Bye. When they hear that cha-ching and they all look at me, I guess they'll know I'm buying this crap.